this first episode to be big and bold and brave and shake things up a little bit. And one of the ways is to have these two characters who famously can't be in the same room together. We managed to construct a situation where they need to be civil and they need to say their piece.
What was it like walking into SNL on your first day?
It was a very pivotal season for Lorne Michaels, because what happened was he created the series in 1975. He left after 5 years, and then he came back in what was our 11th season. You know, at that time, I think we got a lot of heat from the critics, and it was a very pivotal season.
Our biggest game that we're coming out with is our game Flip 7. We also have new editions of the iconic Telestrations, new editions of 25 words or less.
What is your perception of the ways in which Lanfear's goals and Moran's plans for Rand kind of line up?
She's playing a high-stakes game, and it nearly goes very, very wrong. Is this the threads of the pattern leading her into the path of Lanfear? It definitely seems as the season goes on that their destinies are somehow interlinked and intertwined.
Bob, was there a hesitancy at all about doing dual roles in this movie, or was that always the one of the main appeals, the challenge of it?
No, well, in the beginning there was a hesitancy because it was unexpected. Erwin Winkler said we were talking about who would probably play Vito, because we all felt that I should play Frank.
If he said he wanted to play Genovese, we would then look for another Costello.
And I said, well, let me go for it.
He became Frank Costello. And then, 2 days later, we would do makeup tests for Vito Genovese, and there he was.
In your research, is it fair to say that unicorns proved more violent than modern pop culture cares to admit?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, this was one of the first bits of unicorn violence that I had seen in artwork that I thought was, when you look at, in this tapestry, it is like, when you go up close, you see it. It's stabbing this dog in the intestines, and it's a hunting dog. So I think it's self-defense.
Can we buy one? You're like, what does this mean? Is this a mini mammoth? We've got all these questions, and it's kind of like spurring, it's had this like weird halo effect of like spurring additional interest in science.
Didn't think I'd do it. I haven't won anything.
Not only is it just doing episodic anthology-ish storytelling, but every episode basically becomes a completely different genre. It's a really imaginative way for the show to constantly reinvent itself, to experiment with like meta, self-aware storytelling, and to really take some big risks that are honestly rare in an anime of this nature. It's akin to like early Futurama episodes where you get these stories that are so funny, but also just remarkably smart at the same time too, and really just playing with physics, science fiction, and just the rules that we think govern the universe.
One of the last seasons of Ghost Hunters, I believe I was in New York, and I went to the room, and I opened the door. It was dark. I just slid my bag in. I was like, went to the restroom first just to like wash my face, and then I washed my face. I look, I'm like, sorry, a toothbrush is already all this stuff. I'm like, what the hell? Like they didn't clean? And then I walk out into the bedroom, and there's some dude sleeping. Like he didn't even wake up. I just quietly left the room, went back downstairs. I'm like, my God.
I was like, hello, hey, ma'am. Can I help you? I can help you with your suitcase. I'm not kidding. I know this sounds insane, but that suitcase that she was carrying turned into front legs, and her legs turned into back legs, and her head, it all kind of like, I know I sound insane. I'm so sorry. But she kind of morphed into this, it was a moose without antlers. Like it was the size of a moose that she had to have been at least 10 feet tall.
This is just so weird and mind-boggling, and this whole kind of transformation situation that experience. I mean, the moose, the old lady, like all of it.